Hi guys, it's Rachel, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. And today I have a very exciting video for you guys, hence all of the hand gestures. But today I am doing the cover reveal for the Kawaii Sweet World Cookbook. I'm so excited for you guys to see the cookbook cover. I think it's super cute, but in honor of the cookbook cover reveal, I thought it would be fun to make a cake inspired by the book. It's a little bit of a narcissistic idea, but in kind of like a fun, like entertaining way, hopefully. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. And then most importantly, if you want to pre-order the Kawaii Sweet World Cookbook, you can pre-order it right now actually. For all the details, you can go to kawaiisweetworld.com/book. It's on Amazon, which is nuts. It's on barnesandnoble.com, and I'll list all the retailers over at kawaiisweetworld.com/book. So make sure you click that link in the description box below and check it out. The book comes out on July 30th. I can't believe the date is finally approaching. I've put my absolute heart and soul into this cookbook. It's 75 all new super kawaii recipes that haven't been featured on the channel before, and I spent a lot of time developing the recipes so that even if you didn't want to decorate it, you're still gonna have a super delicious cupcake or cookie or cake or whatever it is. This book is just an absolute dream come true. I can't even believe we've reached this point, and so I wanted to thank you guys so much for supporting me for all these years. But I think that's enough talking from me for now. We have a delicious cake to make, not to mention the fact that I think it's pretty cute too. But to make sure you get all of the book updates, make sure you tap that subscribe button and turn on notifications as well. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright, so first of all, in a nice large bowl, you need 2 1/4 cups of cake flour. You'll also need 1 1/2 cups of sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Once you got all your basics in there, you'll also want to add in some grated lemon zest. I feel like when it comes to baking, grated lemon zest is kind of like little bits of gold. I've never been a fan of lemon extract, and so I feel like this gives you that super bright, fresh, natural flavor. And then we're gonna start on the reverse creaming process. Y'all know I love reverse creaming for cakes. You're just gonna add in 6 tablespoons of softened butter straight into the dry ingredients, and then grab your electric mixer and then go ahead and blend that all through. You're kind of looking for the texture of Parmesan cheese here, where it's a little bit crumbly still, so something like this is perfect. And then moving on over to the wet ingredients, you're gonna need 3 room temperature eggs, pour in 3/4 cups of buttermilk, along with 6 tablespoons of some canola oil, and then finally a whole tablespoon of vanilla extract. Go ahead and whisk that all through as well, get it combined until it looks like this, and then we're gonna pour that in with the dry ingredients. This is a super easy recipe, as you can probably tell. It's just 2 bowls, mix it together, and you have cake. It's great. All right, go ahead and mix it all through until you have a nice smooth cake batter. It's gonna smell amazing. It smells like lemons. It's like very fresh, and it's just a really nice cake for the springtime. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour that into my prepared pan, and then we're gonna bake that off at 350 degrees for about 30-35 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. But once it comes out of the oven, let it cool, like 10 minutes or so. Don't burn yourself, and then take it out onto a cooling rack. Once your cake has cooled down completely, you're gonna go ahead and grab a cake leveler and just level off that top, because books should be nice and flat. And then after you level off the cake, just check out the texture. It's really soft and fluffy and moist, and it's so good. So then once you have it leveled off, I'm also going to split it in half just so we have a 2-layer cake. Awesome, so now we're gonna add on some frosting. This is my favorite recipe for buttercream frosting, and I'll link it over on the blog post if you want to check it out. But I'm gonna go ahead and pipe that on and then spread it out into a nice even layer. Then I'll add on my second cake layer, and we're gonna go ahead and do a crumb coat of frosting. A crumb coat is really easy. It's basically a nice thin layer of frosting just to lock in all of those crumbs. Once you got that finished, pop it into the fridge for about 10 minutes just so it can firm up. Now we're gonna go back in for the final layer of frosting. So grab yourself some more buttercream, pipe it all over the surface, and then just smooth it out as best as you can. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect at this stage. Just do your best, get it all covered, and then we're gonna add on these stripes. This part I think is super cool. I got this thing recently. I'm gonna call it an icing comb because it has little teeth like a comb. But what you can do with this is just grab the icing comb and then scrape off that upper, I would say 3/4 of the frosting, just so we have those deep grooves in there, and that's gonna help us get these stripes. And now to get the stripes, I'm gonna grab some blue buttercream frosting and then just fill in all of those grooves. You wanna apply a good amount of pressure here just to make sure that valley is fully filled in. Once you have that ready, pop it back into the fridge for about 20 minutes just so it can firm up a little bit more. And then it's the cool part, so I'm just gonna grab my big offset spatula and just start scraping off some of that frosting on top. And you'll see the stripes kind of blend together a little bit, but still retain a nice distinction between them. And in case you're wondering, you've actually probably seen this blue stripe that's on the book cover in a ton of my videos before. Just a little like Easter egg in there, which is probably only interesting to myself, but it's okay. All right, so that looks really good. It's nice and flat, got some nice stripes, and now I'm gonna add on some rainbow sprinkles on the bottom just to mimic the ones on the cover. Now let's work on our little cupcake cookie. This is super easy. I'm just gonna grab some different colors of royal icing and then go ahead and fill in the cupcake. Frosting, sprinkles, cherry on top, pink wrapper, let it set for a little bit, and then add on a kawaii face. Adorable. Okay. This looks awesome. We're gonna set that aside just so the icing can set up a bit. And then I'm gonna add on the yellow scallops that are on the top of the book cover. I'm just gonna grab some yellow buttercream frosting for this, and then go ahead and freehand some scallops, fill it in with some more yellow frosting, and then spread that nice and flat. Now to get the Kawaii Sweet World letters, I actually have this chocolate mold that very conveniently makes letters in the perfect size. I just filled it in with some different colors of colored Candy Quick. I made a bunch of extras because I broke a lot of them in half, but then once the chocolate's set, I just went ahead and popped out the letters until I could spell out Kawaii Sweet World. Next up, I just added the letters on top of the cake, right on top of the scallop, and just got it as centered as I could. And then the final touch is to add the cupcake on the front cover. Give it a little squish down, and that's it. Now we have a Kawaii Sweet World cookbook cake. In all seriousness, I can't even express how much this cookbook project has meant to me. I can't believe it's actually here, coming up so soon. I really hope you guys love the book. I have poured my absolute heart and soul into it for all of these past 2 years. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this cake making. And now that our cake is finished, let's hop into the outro. I don't know why I said that so aggressively, but okay, let's go. Alright guys, our Kawaii Sweet World book cake is finished now. It's sitting in front of me, but I'm scared to lift it up. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And then once again, you can go to kawaiisweetworld.com/book for all the details about how to pre-order the book. It comes out on July 30th. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And if you did like it, make sure you tap that subscribe button and turn on notifications as well. You can check out my last video right down there. The blog post will be right up there, and you can follow me on social media at Kawaii Sweet Eats. All right, well, take care, guys. Love you all so much, and I'll see you all back here very soon. Bye, guys.